Good morning, anglers. This is Anglers 48, and I hope all is well. Thank you for tuning in. No fishing today. We are going to be working on a freshwater fishing rig. It's a homemade rig. I got two completed ones behind me. I wanted to start a pilot, if you will. So yeah, I got two of them done, and I want to take you through it, guys. I want to take you through it. I put up on Facebook um, two two different types of setups for freshwater fishing, and one of them is using a shear, right? A stocking, if you will, where you can put your bait in there and attach it to the hook. That way, only the fish that you want to eat it will eat it, right? So, in other words, to deter turtles, in essence, from taking your bait. So that's one, and I wanna get into some in how to get some shears, right? I do want to go and look for some of those, and I may do that tomorrow, right? And try that. This other one is keeping the bait elevated off the bottom floor, right? And I've been watching some videos where the turtles are feeding, right? And there's a camera on these turtles, and what they're these sneaky things are doing, these thieves, is they're using their paw. They step on your fishing line, right? On your fishing line, and pull the bait with their mouths, right? So they've already adapted to this, and they've perfected it in a sense of being good thieves. And when you hook a turtle, it's very challenging to save the hook. For the most part, you lose the hook, right? Because they have that bony jaw that one, you hurt the turtle. Two, it's a challenge. And then if it's a massive turtle, you lost the leader, right? So also, these thieves, they like to do their horror, if you will, by the shoreline. So what do? They take your line and they take it to the bank, right? And now you're snagged, right? You're snagged. They put it where all the rocks and all the debris is. So now you lost the leader. And I want to be able to do this rig and try it out. It's going to be, the bait is going to be elevated, right? It's going to be an elevated bait. They won't be able to easily steal your bait. Turtles, once again, they like to take advantage of using their extremities to steal the bait. I've tried a similar method, right? I've tried a similar method, and the turtles have not stolen my bait. They've tried, and they have not been able to move my line and jam it up against the banks, right? So let's go ahead and get started. Some of the things that we need, guys. I like to do a lot of homemade hacks, right? Some of you guys, you like to go and purchase the product. That's fine, right? Some very nice purchases. That's a good deal. I myself, I like to use what I have already in my possession. Some of my old fishing supplies or whatever, because I hardly discard. I try to, if, for example, my cast net, I lose cast nets religiously, lose them all the time. But one of the things is, if I bust up my cast net, I remove all the weights. And I had never done this until I started doing freshwater fishing. I'm removing the line that is used when you're retrieving, right? This is a beautiful line right here. Unlike fishing line, this develops memory easily, quickly. This one, not so much, right? I'm always with my cast net, and never have I ever had issues because it developed memory. So we're gonna go with this product right here, right? And we're gonna go through what we need, right? I'm gonna be using a swivel, right? It's size 10. This is the best tie down swivel. Recommended 110%. I've caught a 39 bull red. I've caught a 43, my PB bull red with this. I've caught a massive ray, about that big, pulled it out. I've lost 50-pound Tesseline leaders, the ones that I made. And what's still attached to it? This itty bitty one. Do not buy any of the other ones, right? They'll open up. You're gonna lose your hook. You're gonna lose your fish. So they may look deceiving, but these things are tough, right? They don't look tough, but they are. The ones that look like the brass color. So we're gonna use that one. That one's gonna be attached to the main line, right? We're gonna need 2 egg weights. You can use egg weights. This is like a submarine weight type of, that's what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use 2 of them, depending on your application. I have light tackle, right? So I don't wanna use anything too heavy. I'm gonna have my lines and they're all it's not gonna be, so these 2 right here are the best. 1 ounce will work. You want to do 2 ounces. If you have a heavy current, you can use 2 ounces. If you have a heavy duty rod, you may go 2 ounces, 3 ounces, right? I have over the years, I've come across a lot of these, and then I upgrade, and I had a whole box full of them, right? So why not put them to work? Like I said, I don't discard anything. Later, I may have to go back to them in an emergency. So a floating rig, right? You're gonna use a floating rig. And this is, I'm gonna do a close-up because this is the perfect swivel to use, right? Look at that. That one right there, the perfect swivel to use. And the reason for that is because when you want to attach 2 rings together, there's no way to do it, right? You can't attach 2 rings together, right? 2 rings, there's no way. This one, even though it's super good, it won't work for this application. Because as strong as it is, as good as it is, the moment you decide to open this, you compromise it, and it's no good anymore, right? So, if you have any of these swivels, towards the end, that's where I'm gonna get to it, right? I'm gonna open up the top portion and attach it to the other end of the popping cork. Now, for freshwater fishing, obviously, I'm going to use a triple hook. You have a better chance of catching those catfish. And once again, all this is for to give the catfish a chance, right? A lot of the times you're fishing the bottom and those turtles, they don't give you a chance for the catfish to come and take the bait. They don't. So this application should pick up the chances of landing a catfish. Now, these weights, cast net weights right here, they get pretty dinged up, pretty dull. So I'm gonna move over to the machine shop over here and I'm going to make it look new again, if you will. I already did one of them right there. So I'm gonna remove all the ugliness, all the I'm gonna use my drill. Very important to wear your protective glasses. Something like this in your eye. Especially lead is no bueno. Okay, what a plus is to have your vise, right? For many fishing applications, home applications, things of that nature. And you have a grinder and you have something to, if you need to sharpen your tools, right? So, very important. I've always wanted one of these right here because I fix my fishing poles, my fishing, the guides. I do a lot of that stuff. So this comes in real handy. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, guys. First of all, again, if you have a cast net, don't just throw it away, right? Get some of these parts. A lot of people don't realize how good these are. I have not tried them out on the water, not yet. I'm gonna try them Friday when I go saltwater fishing. I'm gonna try them, okay? So, all right. So we're gonna attach this line to the swivel. And I like to make a simple fisherman's knot, right? Several turns. Okay. Okay, then you cinch it. Yeah, sometimes you have to use what you can. Like so, right? Then, what else you're gonna be using? These little beads. Once again, I had several leaders. I make my own leaders now, right? So, I do have some discarded leaders, right? Fishing leaders. And I keep these beads in case I need them for situations like today. So you're gonna put a bead right in there, and you can make it look nice. You can make it look flashy. You can make it look pretty. It's up to you, right? You're gonna insert just the egg weight. We'll go with the egg weight term, right? So you're gonna put those in there. It's gonna look like this right there. Then you're gonna put the other bead in there. Right there. It adds a little color to it. And I'm not gonna give too much slack, right? That's it. That's enough right there. So I'm gonna make a knot. That way it can go just up and down just a little bit. That's perfect right there. So make one knot, you're gonna make another one. All right, that should keep the weights from coming down this way, right? So this could be different for a lot of you guys, depending on the depth, right? The canals that I like to fish, for the most part, they're about maybe over 5 feet, for sure. There's some bodies of water in Hidalgo County that it's about maybe 2.5 feet, right? So there's been some times when I'm casting out, not these, but some of the other ones that I've tried, where the top water, which is what I use, is floating on top. So depending on the application, and you don't want this too high either, simply because a lot of the times catfish, they're bottom feeders, right? So they're scavenging the bottom floor. If you have these too high, they're gonna miss them, right? So we're gonna go about 19 inches. That's what I've been going with. And I'm gonna measure the 19 inches from the knot right here. You could go however you want. I'm going about 19. I'll go about 19 and a half. You still have to tie the knot or tie it to the floater. Now, again, I'm making prototypes, right? I haven't tested them out yet. First time, I'm just making them, right? But I tested right here on this little tub right here. I tied the weights to this and it sank right down, which is what we want, right? Next, I removed those weights and I attached this artificial lure. It's a 3/4 head right there, pretty heavy, right? Attached it to the popping cork again and it stayed up, which is what we want, right? This is a pretty heavy bait right here, artificial bait, pretty heavy. Now, we understand you don't want to put a massive bait, right? Put a massive bait, it's gonna bring it down. That's too heavy. So you want to be able to put maybe a minnow, something that's gonna keep this up top. You don't want to compromise it, and it defeats the purpose of it. So I tried. This is, like I said, this is heavy, and it worked. So we're going to tie this to the weighted side of the popping cork. So when it's in the water, it's gonna be bopping and the bait's gonna be right here, like so, right? Again, a fisherman's knot, right? You can do your own knot. Whichever knot works best for you. Beautiful. Look at that, guys. Nice. And you're not going to be bobbing it, right? But any commotion in the water, currents, what have you, it's going to attract the fish. So we're getting to this portion right here, guys. The last piece right there. If you have yourself some needle nose, you're gonna open the other end, the top end of this little swivel. Okay, I already loosened it. All right there, guys. We're good to go. We're good to go. Now we're gonna all right, there it is. Now we're gonna put the hook. You can use a single hook or a triple hook. I'm gonna go with the triple hook. Perfect, beautiful, guys. And we're done, right there. Little close up, right there, right here, guys. Check this out. Nice line right here. Very little to no memory, guys. Very little to no memory. You got that swivel. Get this swivel. Not very expensive, and it'll get you some nice fish. Whatever knot you want, these little beads, you can go with whatever color you wish. Some egg weights, submarine weights, a little knot right there. You could put one of those little spitball weights and crush it, if that's up to you. 19 inches, that's the length, right? Nice popping cork, and it's gonna be like this, like so, right? Here's the bait. It's either swimming because it's alive, right? Or you can put a cut bait and it should be good. Fish is gonna come, take it, and you did it. So my 3 fishing poles are ready to go. Now, right, guys? Now, I should be getting my 80-pound test line, right? I should be getting my 80-pound test line. And I want to put it on my 5000 series reel. On that reel, I'm going to use this baby right here. These are gar leaders, right? Given to the channel by Mr. Mark Villarreal. It's the LCD956. Check Mr. Villarreal out in McAllen. He'll hook you up with some nice fishing gear, right? He's got some good bait. That way you don't have to be worrying about bait out there. So he donated this to the channel. So greatly appreciate it, Mr. Villarreal. And yeah, that's gonna conclude my homemade fishing rig. We got 3 of them right there, guys. Won't be using them until maybe after I come back from saltwater fishing at SPI. Stay tuned for more videos like this, guys. Appreciate the love, and don't forget to follow me on Facebook. You want to check out some videos, saltwater, freshwater on YouTube? Go to YouTube. Type in Anglers 48 Fishing Addict or Anglers 48. You're gonna see this guy right here. Check those videos out, guys. Support the channel. Until next time, from far Texas. Before I go, I just quickly want to show you. That's the rig right there. That's the rig. The Pelican Catch 100. It's ready. It's loaded. And I'm not gonna go fishing until Friday, right? Hey, what the heck, man? I've been ready for 2 days. So once again, lots of love. Catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching all the way to the end, guys. Thank you.